Okay, good evening, gentlemen. So this evening, we're going to talk about, we're going to continue the music of the Caribbean stuff, okay? But specifically with regard to Christmas, parang Soca, yeah? Primarily because of the request from Dennis that, we end the year with a bang, yeah? So yes, it's Christmas again, right? So what we're gonna be doing today is two things, right? We're gonna be spreading some Christmas joy about the place, right? From my house to your house. And secondly, we're gonna have fun, right? So how are we going to have this fun? Actually, before I continue, let me stop the share, okay? Because I don't think hang on. Let me share my song. That is what it is I wanted to do. I wanted to share my song as well. Okay, because at the end of it, you're gonna be listening to some music, right? Okay, as a matter of fact, let me also optimize. Okay, optimize for video clip as well. Okay, good. All right, so having optimized for video clip, I lost you guys. But anyways, the next, let me just take that off because I need to see you guys. All right, you're not playing a lot of video anyways. In this presentation, we're gonna have you guys running the show, okay? And how are we going to organize this? I'm going to throw up this playlist of Christmas songs. Yes, all these Christmas songs here, and you all choose whichever one you all want to hear. Okay? Some of them have words. The one with the asterisk have words so that you all could sing, sing to your heart's content. Yes? And there is one with a video. Okay? Right? There are some others just play the song. Okay? So your choice. So we'll start off with you, Dave. Yes, because you are the top there. You have a long list of stuff here.
All right. Well,
okay.
I will pick one with the asterisk because I like Scrunta bring a piece of pork.
Okay, so on a piece of pork.
Yeah.
Okay, where is that one? Piece of pork. Beautiful.
By Scrunta, Scrunta.
Yeah, the thing, right? You have to sing this song.
I'm singing it, man. I'm singing it. Don't worry.
So good. So let me take off the let me mute everybody so that you won't hear you singing. Anyhow, so here you go. There you go. A piece of pork. All right. Piece of pork for the Christmas.
I'll get to see the words, right? Because I know the
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have to prepare because I know the time is near. I feel a change of when it's blowing through the atmosphere. Christmas song keep playing, but group getting in line. I hope that I bring exactly what I have in mind. I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork for me Christmas. I don't want no money to give you color. I want a piece of pork for me Christmas. I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork for me Christmas. I don't want no money to give you color. I want a piece of pork for me Christmas.
I definitely know this place.
If you don't have it in stew, a piece I will do. You could put it in pastel. I eat it as well. I reach in Toronto, go a pass through Mexico. Don't care wherever I go. One thing I want you to know. I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork for me Christmas. I don't want no money to give you color. I want a piece of pork for me Christmas. I want a piece of pork. I want a
All right.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So you all remember the boiling the ham in the pistol tin?
Yeah, well, I was going to comment on that tin out there.
Yes, sir.
And that was especially so because I came from a Hindu home, right? So they didn't really want the pork and the beef cooked in the house. And that was quite common. You could have bring that, but you could have bring it in the house, but you just couldn't cook it and smell it.
Okay.
And I remember the lacho chow pepper sauce that used to go with that, you know? Thanks, man. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to run one now before George gets the next thing. Okay. Right? One from presentation days, Rio Manzanares. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
All right. You know what's interesting about this song? Right? I was looking for this song, you know, and they have many versions of this song. Many versions of this song. I didn't, they have it in salsa, they have it in parang, they have it in other things. And the words are different as well. But anyway, this is the one we know. Okay? And Rio Manzanares is a new place. Okay? This is Rio Manzanares reaction. That's the end of this song right here. We only had 2 breaks, so this was interesting. Okay, so much for Rio Manzanares.
So who was in Soul Sing Spanish class could translate that into English?
Not me. I'm sorry. I pass on that one.
I could do most of the translation. There's 2 words there that I don't know. It's Alumbra and Misa.
So what's the general twist of
show me the lyric again?
Okay, I'll have to stop this and yeah, let me just run it again and
Mademoiselle.
You can stop right there. So
oops, sorry.
So it says
okay.
it's basically the name of a river, you know. So
the river is Manzanares.
This
is the river here.
Yeah, Rio Manzanares.
So leave me alone to relax, pretty much.
Okay.
Pasa is to relax. That my mother is sick.
Thank you.
And she's going to call, and I need to call her, basically.
Okay.
My mother is the only star that lights up that lights me up to come.
Yeah.
And then
Nice, Peter.
was that?
I said nice.
and if she comes to die, basically. I don't know why that doesn't make real much sense to me.
Yeah.
The sky, I'm going to go to the sky with her. And then I, Kumana, Kien, who is going to come? For to Kais, and for the streets to sort of to relax. I think to pass, you know.
Okay,
San
pass that.
Francisco is outside, and that Misa word is the one I was actually looking up. Actually,
Like, sorry.
it says mass. That's what the Google Translate says. It's mass.
Oh. Okay.
And then madrugada is sort of like early morning. For the mass of
okay.
early morning. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that, Peter.
Yeah.
All right. So, George, you have a choice.
Well, I won't be singing it, and I don't know the song, but I'm curious as to what vaccine pairing is.
Well, the story with that one, okay, is that one of the boys, was it you, Peter? I'm not sure, but one of the boys posted it on the Facebook thing. So this is a 2021 parang. Okay, so where
I like it. I like it.
It's the video. Okay, so enjoy the video. Yeah.
Beaver, you ready? Let me go. Feel like MC Hammer the cat and fish. Fire! Rita! You're vaccinated? Rita, I hope you're vaccinated anyhow. Because it's no Chinese job. Fire, Conchita! Play music, man! Them boys come to give me a parang. They see they planning for ninja, man. If you see this side in front of the gate, but it's only half get vaccinated. I bring in the talk, I leave for the mara, the quattro and guitar. Say they get out so technical, man don't let man frightened, don't know what gonna happen. It's one job to get, wait outside, you don't come in yet. It's a vaccine parang, oh God, it's a vaccine parang. You man, it's a vaccine parang. It's a vaccine parang. They say you can bust the back unless you take your Pfizer. They're coming vodka and maxi. If you see the face of the hungry, planning for my rum and my black cake. It's a posting on Bill Gates. Background got to farming, but them in quarantine. I'm on with a strata. Say he gets Madonna, but Faith couldn't come in. Them ain't get no vaccine, so he called his strata. And outside, on vaccine take over. It's a vaccine parang. It's a vaccine parang. It's a vaccine parang. It's a vaccine parang.
It's a hot tune, man.
DP, I think Tax get the message. So
Got it. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, Govind, how are you doing, man?
Good,
Okay.
good. Sorry to be late there, but enjoying the session.
Yeah, the sing now.
All right. So let's now if you guys are getting problems with this song, just let me know it. Okay, let me share the screen again. Yeah, screen 2. Okay, optimize for video clip. Beautiful. Okay, so who did we say? PK was here early. Yes, because I know that you know, he wanted to have an early bird choice. Yes. So PK, you
like George, I think I want to hear instrumental, but anyway, I'm a traditionalist. Kitchener, drink a rum.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Okay.
classic
Good
one.
enough. Drink a rum and a punch of crema.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
traditional.
All right. Let's go. Let me go as
what you say? Muma?
Yeah.
yeah.
Muma,
Oh, Muma.
Would you like to join your sonny? I am
I
over
am
here,
over here,
happier in the mother country, darling for the
for the
Christmas.
Christmas.
Your son would
The
be
sun
really
will really
jumping.
jump.
Listen to the
Listen to the
chorus
chorus
of what we
of
all
what
will
we
be singing.
sing. Drink a
It's Christmas morning.
drink a
Mama, drink if you drink it.
drink a
Again, Muma, I have invited Jamaica, lovely Trinidad, Barbados and Demerara. It's an invitation for a stupendous occasion. You can just imagine we drinking till New Year's morning. It's Christmas morning. Mommy, drink if you drink it.
All right. Yeah. So you're drinking a rum and a punch of creamer. You know, I was looking at the lyrics of this song, right? And truly, Kitch would have had to write this song when he was in England. Right?
I suspected as much.
Yeah, when he was talking about walking on the Piccadilly and all of these.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so you had to be in England. Yeah. Let me see who else I will call on here. Austin, did you choose? Did I call you before?
No, you didn't.
Okay, well then I guess it's your turn.
But I want to hear something Parang.
Okay.
Anything Parang, just pick something.
Parang? Okay.
Yeah.
Traditional Parang?
Yeah.
Traditional Parang? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's listen to Lara Brothers or La Estrella, I guess.
Austin been away a long time, boy.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have lyrics. I don't have lyrics.
I'm old school, man. It's all right. I just want to hear
lyrics for
something.
this, so
Hey,
you know.
but you also have Daisy boy, Daisy Voisin.
Oh yeah. Alegria.
Daisy is boss.
Yeah.
Alegria.
All right.
Yeah,
so
alegria,
here we go.
alegria.
Here we go.
Enciende la sala del recibimiento y yo le cantaré cerca del nacimiento. Enciende la sala del recibimiento y yo le cantaré cerca del nacimiento. Alegría, alegría, que nació el Señor para salvar al hombre. This is Caribbean Vibe. Alegría, alegría, que nació el Señor para salvar al hombre y ser su redentor. Entre que una la Virgen María, el niño, el rey Cristiano.
All right.
All right. That's cool. That's cool. So
Nice.
before you move on, can you tell me something about the history of Parang and Trinidad?
Okay, I got into a debate this week actually, with a guy on a history forum that I am on Facebook. And in our earlier discussions, and Denison could back me up on this, we had talked about the cedula, the population or population in 1783 or something like that, where you had all of these French people from the French islands coming to Trinidad, okay, from Grenada and Haiti and elsewhere. And the reason for that was pretty much Trinidad was a backwater place. Remember, Columbus landed in Trinidad in 1498, okay? And in 1797, which is like 300 years later, okay, did the British take over, right? But for those 300 years, Trinidad was Spanish. Yeah, right? So, you know, there is some debate as to whether or not the parang came out of those people who were there for 300 years before, okay, or later on when you had Venezuelan migrants late in the 1700s coming across, okay, because there's a music style called paranda, I think it is, that came out of Venezuela, and in that style, the cuatro is the dominant instrument, right? So this guy was arguing with me, you know, no, it's not that, you know, it's because of these Venezuelan people that coming across. But it so happened that I went on NALIS's website. NALIS is the National Library in Trinidad, okay?
Mhm.
And there's a website, and they said, you know, there is some debate because there are two theories as to how this parang thing came about. The first one was from the Spanish people, and the second one from later in the 1700s, where you had these immigrants from Venezuela, a particular part of Venezuela coming across. So that is a little background
Okay.
But on a side, up in Paramin, they say they have creche, which is like a French Creole sort of genre of music. So, I mean, it would probably give some argument to those who saying it came from the original Spanish, because if it is that the French have their creche up in Paramin, who's to say that the Spanish didn't have their parang as well? That just to throw some smoke in the whole discussion.
Now remember the impetus really for the cellular thing, okay? But not because the Spanish like had loved French people, you know. It's because both of them were Roman Catholic, right?
Mhm.
You know, and they wanted people basically to populate this backwater place called Trinidad, right? Because they really didn't have anything going there. You see, so when the French people came, they came with their thousands of enslaved African people, right? And as Dennis, excuse me, showed in a previous presentation, the population of Trinidad at the end of the 18th century just exploded. It was a total demographic shift, really. And that is really where, you know, the Calypso and the Soca thing evolved from on the French side. But when the British took over, basically, they were Protestants, you see, and you always had this struggle between Catholic people and, I guess, Anglican people, right? And you also had that dynamic going on as well. Okay. So,
Okay, thank you.
Hey,
Thank
Roger,
you.
before you jump up, is the cuatro an instrument popular in any other non-Spanish speaking country up the islands? Because I
don't know. It's not really. I haven't really seen it in Cuba. I haven't really seen it in Dominican Republic either.
I think it's there. I think I've seen that instrument there, and I know it's in Brazil, but with a different name, the quadrinho. But yeah, I was curious if it was like in Grenada, Barbados, one of them other countries, you know, and not as an offshoot from Trinidad. So
okay.
Just curious.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So Peter, now that you're on the floor, you can make a choice.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go for the one that Charlene Flores, Bendita Tu Eres.
Charlene Flores. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I never heard that song, so.
Okay, so there is no. I don't have the words for this. I just didn't have the time really.
Okay, no problem. No big deal.
Okay, so there we go with Charlene Flores. You know it, I think.
María, bendita tú eres,
Joseph knows this song. Don't you know this song, Joseph?
Actually, I do, yes. Quite well.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular song out on the Parang scene, I would imagine.
Very much so.
Yeah.
much so.
So, you
And
know.
then Charlene herself came out in a kind of big way when she did come out into the Parang world.
Yeah.
Okay. Is she still singing?
I haven't heard her in quite a while, so I'm not
okay.
sure.
Okay. So you want to make a choice now that you're on the floor?
Not a problem. I myself am a serious parandero. It's actually playing a
So you
parang
go out
band.
and you hang out with your parang side and you go from house to house and you do all of that parang stuff.
My grandfather was an Alvarez from Moruga. So as a little boy spending time by them, I distinctly remember Christmas time was parang sides coming up the track to his house in the dead at night with the lanterns. Those days we didn't have electricity in the bush, right? It was epic. And I grew up with a serious love for parang. I remember distinctly one of my fondest memories. I was telling somebody, just sharing this just a couple of days ago with somebody. I had the experience of attending the parang festivals, both in Paramin and in Lopino. And for anybody who has not had that experience, has missed out on something really, really special. Right? But I don't want to like I said, I like playing parang as the most joyous experience is being in a parang band, and I've had this experience when we go out. Just to see the joy in people's faces as they dance to the music was enough for me. Right? I used to play the box bass and supplement with the maracas or shak as we call it. Right? But box bass was my instrument, and it was fun. It was absolute fun. And even in my latter days of teaching, I ended teaching in the primary school system. We used to provide backup music for the schools as they entered into the parang festivals, and just watching the kids really get into it was joyous. I mean, you would think or make the presumption that young kids are not inclined to like parang because of how traditional it is. The opposite is true. They love it, right? Once they get into it, because parang is joyous music, right? And anybody who has been to a parang fete or whatever will tell you the same, right? You don't go there to get drunk and disorderly. You go there to have a fun time, right? But to have a fun time, we will now shift to one of my favorites. Other than parang, I like relata. So bottle and spoon is always a classic. Right?
Okay. So here we go with relators, bottle and spoon. You guys have a bottle and spoon? I have a glass and a spoon here. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Bottle and spoon by relator.
I heard with bottle and spoon, and then be ringing out real tune. The drum and bass go fall in place. Your bottle half with water is bacchanal and manslaughter. But sweet music in the place.
Yes, bottle and spoon.
And by the way, that's just another way of spotting a Trini in any different part of the world you go to. How they ring out on a bottle and spoon.
Okay. Excellent.
So is
Radford,
there,
go ahead, Watson. Who was saying?
is there some historical context to the bottle and spoon? I mean, is it unique to Trinidad, or do people all over the world do that?
I don't know. Maybe what Joseph would comment. You're on mute.
All right, so why I say that is that in my travels, and I'm limited, I've been to the States, I've been to England, I've been up to Caribbean and whatnot, Canada. In a party setting with this kind of music in the background, is only a Trinidadian I have observed would make the effort to pick up a bottle and spoon and join in the rhythm. Right? You would not see a Jamaican do it. You would not see a Grenadian do it, or a Bajan. Right? Only a Trinidadian will do that. So if you want to look at it as a sort of a cultural thing, perhaps, but I think it's just part of our psyche, you know, that we must contribute to the music in that kind of rhythmic kind of fashion.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, so Radford.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah.
My choice?
Or you want me to help you with a suggestion?
No. You don't help me in any suggestion.
Man big and he has sense, man.
All right.
You're trying to lead the man down the wrong path, Roger?
A little history.
You forget who is big brother there or what?
A little history. I
Uh-huh.
used to go to Trinidad and stay by my brother-in-law, Joe.
Mhm.
Joe and a few guys from basically Benedict's and Presentation formed a parang side called Amor Sensible. And they played many of the Spanish parang tunes. They basically visited friends and played for friends. And occasionally they would play at the church, Manuel Catholic Church festivals, okay? And I used to accompany them. I didn't play any instruments, but I went to all the practice, etc., etc. So I'm quite familiar with many of these tunes. A little bit of history here. One of the things we used to do is leave around midnight and go wake up people to give them a parang. Sometimes 5 o'clock in the morning, we're giving friends parang. So it's a nice, interesting experience to go from one house to another, from one village to another village, to give somebody a parang. So I've had that experience. So my choice, I would not go with the Spanish parang. So I'll go with Ascanta, either Leroy where your mother gone, or any of or any of Crazy.
All right, any of Crazy?
I'll give you that choice.
Okay, well, I was going with Crazy actually, and I was going to suggest Crazy.
Okay, I'll go with
you know it's one I was going to suggest. You know, it's right there. You know.
So go with it.
So let's go with that. Okay, and somebody else will go with Ascanta. Okay, and I have a reason for doing that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. This is our sister Yvonne here. Yeah.
I woke up 5 o'clock this morning, as I accustomed doing each morn. I As usual, I head straight for the kitchen. Right away, I knew something was wrong. Cake batter in a bowl, but the oven was cold. Looking wrong, I couldn't find a spoon. Not a protein was hanging. The ham still wanted boiling. I can't find my wife even. Seems like she gone. Even, why is Christmas Day you choose? Even, you have me so confused. It's Christmas morning, look neighbors coming and parents playing. You don't know how I'm feeling. My heart is burning, my belly griping. Look people laughing. Even, why you leave me so I'm gone?
So there's much more of this
Oh,
song.
yes, there's a lot more.
The thing is, it ends nicely, okay? Because what was happening, he's finding there about his wife, he won't leaving him and so on. But in fact, he was dreaming. Yes. He got up in the middle of the night, dreaming. Right? So he got up and made her breakfast and other things. And she was so happy on this particular Christmas day, which is what this song was about. Okay, good. Yes.
Crazy claims he is the Parang Soca king. He started it first. Is that true?
Crazy?
Yeah.
I don't know, because Scrunter, who has the official title, I would imagine, of Parang Soca king, has been out here like since in the 80s, I think, either the 80s or the 90s.
Yeah, but Roger, Crazy was before Scrunda time. Scrunda came and take over, but Crazy is the man who started up, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he sang it in one of his tunes. He said, I am the Calypso, the Parang Soca king.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here what we're gonna do is go with you, Vian, and then we will go with Dennis. And I want Gobind to come in afterwards. Yeah?
Yeah.
So your choice, Vian.
Now, let me say first, guys, you know, I was in a Parang group in Prez.
Okay.
I don't know if you all remember Alad. Yeah, Alad. So I was in a group with Alad. And we went all Pleasantville and thing, playing Parang together.
You still, his family is still doing Parang, right?
Yeah, his family has a Parang band.
Yeah, so that is Philip Alad, and the family band is Los Dinamicos.
Correct, is right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had some good times, man. So for me, I love Crazy and I love Scrunter. I'm looking at Muchacha by Crazy, and I'm looking at Homemade Wine by Scrunter. Anyone?
Okay. So let's go with the homemade wine. Homemade wine, because you have the lyrics for that. Yes.
I went Parang and buy me neighbor, and I buy Miss Gloria. I say, Madam, what you have to offer? She say, I have everything right here. I got to taste some of them for sure. Oh, madam, which one is your favorite? Bring it up quick, let me taste it. If you make it, and you must know. I want a good head before I go. She say hot plum, pomegranate, cashew, guava, balata, bandanya, aloes, and cake. I want some homemade wine. Boy, give me homemade wine. It's nice. I want some homemade wine. Madam Gloria, give me the homemade wine. It's sweet. Bum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum.
All right. You have to, that's about halfway through the song, really,
Guys,
That's more.
Let me share something quickly about that song.
Sure.
Every time I hear that song, I can't help but think of a good friend of mine. And it was surprising that he was actually, he made practically, I think, every wine mentioned in that song, he made. And you'd never know who that was. Well, actually, I'm going to tell you, but you'd never guess who it was. He was Father Bunty Hilaire. At the time, he was parish priest in Princestown. And I remember visiting with him, and he had great pride in showing me his distillery that he had hidden away down below in a basement area in the rectory there. And I'm telling you, he made every one of those wines, and it was good.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what balata looks like, actually.
What? It's a small, you know what banga look like?
Yeah.
Right. It's about half the diameter of a banga, smaller, but it has a milky, nectary, pulpy kind of sweet inner part, right, with one large seed in the middle. All right. So it's a hard shell. You just bite through the shell and you basically suck out the sweet nectar. It's kind of sticky if it gets on your fingers and whatnot. It's very sticky.
Okay.
The interesting thing about the interesting thing about balata is that it's one of the hardest fruits to pick in the jungle because of how the tree is spiny now.
I know what it is now. Now. It's kind of orangish looking.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, with a lot of thorns on it, like a coconut tree, but like a lot of thorns coming off of it.
Right.
Anyhow, Roger, talking about balata, my eldest son was born in Canada. He went to Trinidad some years ago, first visit to Trinidad. And he's a vegetarian, turned into vegan, etc. And the one fruit he fell in love with was balata. Yeah. One thing he fell in love with, balata.
Okay. So, Govind, was it Govind was next, or was there someone else? I
think I had Govind next.
Okay, Govind, and then we go Peter Khan.
Thank Roger. I would like to choose Sprung Along Bring Drinks.
I
always never sure if Sprung Along talking or singing.
No, but interestingly, okay, I had the same view. I thought Sprung Along made up some words. Okay, but something I found quite interesting putting these songs together, okay, is that each verse and chorus is a minute long. Right? First verse, second verse, third verse, and fourth verse. Okay? And Sanglang sat down, like all these other people, and wrote down the music before he sang it. You see? Right? So check this out. Okay, bring things. Here we go.
Yeah, tune up, we're going in. Neighbor, open. Here we are, neighbor, bring containers, vessels. Forget the chivalry and pass me a vessel. And I want plastic glass in case it fall out my hand. dreams come true. But right now this is what I want you to do. Bring it rum, come in Christmas. Bring it rum for my stay. We could drink a flask, we could drink a nip. If you have a bottle hiding, bring it out today. Oh, mama me, my yo. Why, viva, viva, yo. Me no carro, si a bui, carracio. Baba vida, oh, lida, si no more. Roti and egg. Peanut butter and turkey leg. Who cooked this thing? I'm Mason a carpenter. A toast I give to you. Carry all I gather today in a toasty way. But right now this is what I would like to say. Bring the rum for this Christmas. Bring the rum for my stay. We could drink a flask, we could drink a nip. If you have a bottle hiding, bring it out today.
So explicitly cute. Yeah, so that was the song along. Right? And it goes on and on and on. Yes. All right. Okay. So how are we doing? Everybody's having a good time?
Yeah, so it's interesting that a lot of the songs have this little Spanish flavor, even
because Spanish,
even the non-Parang songs.
Although we think of Trinidad as an English place, I mean, the Spanish people had a big influence, right? At some point in the culture,
Spanish flavor, yes, in terms of the rhythm. But when I listened to Sprang Along, I couldn't help but think of there's people like Sprang Along and his music and his lyrics in particular often spark a little debate between the purists in Parang and those who, because the message that Sprang Along has in his music is way deviant to the original message from the Lara brothers and the Daisy Voise and whatnot. They spoke of, as you pointed out earlier, Roger, the commonality between the French and the Spanish version of Parang is that they're Roman Catholics, and the Parang music carried a very serious and pertinent Catholic message, speaking about the Advent, the coming of Christ. And we, in later years, of course, people like Sprang Along and others, even Scrunter, deviated from that message. The music, the beat was the same, but the message was way different. So that is part of the debate. That is an ongoing debate, even as we speak.
Well, the people call it evolution. So that's what it is.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Calypso, evolved into Soca.
Yeah.
Dennis,
So, DB,
yeah.
I don't think that Sprang Along was trying to sing Parang.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Sprang Along is a comedian, and he came out there to entertain. And he do a Christmas song about life in Trinidad. So I didn't see it as Parang, I see it as Trini Christmas music.
That Sprang Along had passed earlier. Was it this year or last year?
This year.
This year.
Yeah, earlier this year. Okay, Dennis, you had chosen one already?
Not yet, but just don't say Sprang Along name was Dennis and all Dennis.
Yes, it was actually. So go ahead, Dennis, and then we will go with Michael. I think I saw Michael looking somewhere down at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so Dennis, your choice.
All right, I taken a Scrunter. I want to hear Anita.
All right, Anita, here we go. Yeah.
I get your TV, I get your fridge, I get your stereo, I get your video, you get bed, I get your house, I get your land, I get your van. I want my breakfast in my bed now. I don't want no man next. Give me all that I can think of. I want my breakfast in my bed. I am done. 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 The reason why I ask you is not so much of this issue. But Christmas time is coming, and everybody getting something. I get your cooking, I get your stove, I buy your car, pressure cooker, I get your jewelry, I get your money, I get your land, you have a man. I want my breakfast in my bed now. I don't want no man expert. Give me all that I can think of. I want my breakfast in my bed. I am done. 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 I am done.
All right, so that's Anita. So, you know, before Peter gets upset that we're not calling on him, we'll go with Michael choice and then we will come back to Peter Khan. Okay? Yeah? So Michael.
Doctor working here tonight.
You put in a workout? Is that what you said?
Doctor working here tonight.
Oh, that's not working here tonight. Okay, okay. That's Scrunter, right?
Yes.
No, I don't have the lyrics for this, so that's fine. Okay, and then we will come to Peter. All right?
Good.
This is more of a Spanish rhythm, like a salsa rhythm after.
Get invitation for the Christmas in a Remus, somewhere up in Mount Pleasant. I was among a big family, eating and drinking what I want, dancing, singing, having a good time. Every time my parents play, but Uncle Sam to see me, I in a young lady, pull me by the back door and he say, you feel bright, that's a walking here tonight. If it's like you say, that's a walking here tonight. Come on, take it light, that's a walking here tonight. Like you're doing that first night, that's a walking here tonight. She's a Martinez, that is your family. This one here is right, that is your family. You see that one there, she's Lopez, that is your family. And that one there is Valdez, that is your family. You feel bright, that's a walking here tonight. So God, take it light, that's a walking here tonight.
So Scrunter going up Arima to interfere with the people's right. So that's not good in here tonight. Yes. Right. So
But that's a Christmas song.
yeah. Yeah, it's a little slight pang.
So I mean, so is it considered a Christmas song just because of the Spanish in kind of beat?
Yes,
Because I didn't hear
Spanish
anything Christmas about it.
Like just for clarification, all these songs that have that rhythm with the parang
It's considered Christmas
Yeah,
song.
because
Okay.
they're released normally around the Christmas time. But there's another
Okay.
thing in that, DP, there's another part in it. Apart from interfering or harassing the people, this all family.
Yeah.
So
That's why I had
you be careful that your auntie so and so and so and so. You know.
Yeah, that's why I have a woman born. You know what I'm saying? All of the family.
But the thing about it is that Trinidad is such a small place that is an experience that many of us could relate to.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember going to a fete and my grandmother saying, "Don't respect them people, children." You know, waiting for the lights to dim and then you realize you have to go to somebody else. You know.
Yeah, my daughter married a fella from Locino. And when it was Locino, everybody is family and all the names just like that.
Oh yes. Peter Khan, the owner. Yeah. What you saying?
I was listening to this and listening to the talk, and for me, in recent years, I kind of stay away from Parang because it's I know I grew up with Parang. My grandfather and his brother and the cousins, they're from Brasso, so they used to start in November, and from November to almost New Year's, they just drop in home every once in a while to replenish and they back out again. So weekends, I used to go up Brasso, sometimes Brasso Benau. I know who knows about Brasso Benau here, but I was way up in the bush. And they would go to different plantations and they would show up like around 6 o'clock and people would bring out drinks and then they start playing and that playing going on until 1 o'clock in the morning, and then they would go to sleep. There was usually a barn-like building on the plantations where they would go sleep, and then the next morning they head off. So a lot of that, a lot of the Parang kind of hits home for me, you know.
Okay.
My grandfather, his name was Francisco Macano.
Okay.
A real pile, and he we were close, you know. He used to come when I was living in Golconda. He used to come from Brasso about once a month, and I had to sit down in the chair in the gallery and just trim his eyebrows because his eyebrows used to grow like crazy, and shave him, and shaving him was like, boy, it was like sandpaper. Here and the face was like so anyway.
So I'm very happy I was able to bring back those memories. Yes. Yes, and I was just getting a little thing because the guy who told me off last week about Leonard Street, you know, he has just arrived. Thank goodness. Anyways, go ahead, Peter.
Anyway, so it's
yeah. So which one you want a non-Parang?
Yeah, no, I will go with one of my favorites, which is Muchacha by Crazy.
Okay. No, I don't have the lyrics for this. So okay. So here we go. Listen to a couple of verses and.
This is crazy.
I'm not too sure how the volume is coming over.
Turn it up.
I think it's how it was recorded on YouTube.
The other day, I went Venezuela and I fall in love with a señorita. I hardly know the lingo, but I really don't what she know. I try out a whole step-o, see me making signal for two and I'm singing me muchacha, ese mucho bien dame el amor. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Me muchacha, ese mucho bien dame el amor. The mommy rich, the papi rich, the uncle rich, the muchacha, the brother rich, the sister rich, and I drive them over. Bilim bilim bim bilim bim bum bim. Bilim bilim bim bilim bim bum bim. Lam bam 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 bilim bim bum bim. Lam bam 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 bam
Bilim, bilim, bim, bilim, bim, boom, bim. Bilim, bilim, bim, bilim, bim, boom, bim.
So I am thinking that we used to play this when we were in presentation. This sounds like a very old parang song. Not so?
Yep.
Anybody recalls us playing the song in
I think actually it came out when we were in Preza. I'm pretty.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the man from Watertown Health. So Larry, basically this is our playlist here, and the one which are not highlighted in red, we haven't yet played. Okay, the ones with the asterisk, we have the lyrics for, and you could make a choice of, you know, something.
That's the man cuss you off over Lennox Bridge.
Yeah, for Lennox, you remember that? You know who Lennox is. Oh Lord.
Hey,
Anyway.
DP, I ain't like how you're greeting Larry. Eh? I think that you should give Larry two, man. You have Maria and Maria. Give him the two of them.
Okay,
I with you, Dennis.
Huh? Which one? Which one by
Dennis
you?
chose for me already. People in the
Yes,
25
man, I like
So I only have one more tune.
Which
It is 3 tunes for 25 cents.
You from
You're not
another
allowed to
time,
play
but-
beat to the two, boy. Beat to the two is please, mister, please. Play that song.
Yeah, but
anyway,
yeah, those are good choices. I
Maria?
prefer Crazy Maria is my the favorite because that was the original Parang Soca.
Okay, so let's play that and we'll hear the original Parang Soca. Okay, because you were talking before you came in. Who really started up the soca, the Parang Soca? If it was Crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
Or
with Maria.
You know. Yeah. Okay, so here we go.
Play the whole thing, eh?
Let's play the whole thing.
Parang Lama in a Rima, 1/3 of my Parang band, 2000 struck the grandstand. The welcome was the MC when he introduced me. People jumping like carnival to my rendition of Serenal. Alpagata, Uno Parata, Maria, mi corazón. From Port of Spain to Faizabad, everybody know Crazy Mad. Maria, mi corazón. My next song, and Aguinaldo with good rhythm and fast tempo, with breakdown, and second time to see this parang sing a wine. Mucha chita, vamos baila, Maria, mi corazón. Come on, bunny, squeeze me tighter.
You almost played all of the songs, Larry. All right. So anybody who didn't get a chance.
Hey, you didn't give George a chance, boy.
Huh? Who?
George.
DP. The myth is
George?
that.
Who did I miss? George?
Yeah.
No, I got one. I gotta run. Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody. Everybody be
Merry
safe.
Christmas to you too, George. Take care.
Okay, George. All the
See you
best.
in
Merry
New Year.
Christmas.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Yep, see you guys in January.
All right.
Will do. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the story is that he consulted Arthur for his Spanish translation when he made this calypso.
I see.
This parang soca.
He was in a
Because
bad
I
mood,
remember
boy.
El Poquito, this place have too much mosquito.
Alpagata.
Uno rum, uno parata.
Bring a car, bring a bus.
All right.
That is the other one.
So I want to change the tempo a little bit. Okay.
So I know I'll come late, but before the night finish, I really would like to hear Green Christmas. And I'll tell you why. It was one of those songs that stuck with me because the Sparks had made that Christmas album. And we all stuck on snow and Santa Claus and thing. And this was one of the first local songs.
Okay.
That was done for Christmas.
Okay, so this is a non-parang song. Okay, so in the mode of changing the tempo, I think this is a great song to listen to now. Yeah. So we might be interested in the
I have never seen a white Christmas. Have you ever seen a white Christmas? I have never seen a white Christmas. Have you ever seen a white Christmas? I have never seen a white Christmas.
Such places I have never been. I couldn't tell a school bell from a jingle bell.
All my Christmases were green.
So how can I dream of a white Christmas? Dream of something that I've never seen. I've never seen snow on any tree.
All my Christmases were green.
All this
fireplace
and chimney door, mistletoe and things. Imagine walking in the winter wonderland and the big bright sun shining.
I have never seen a white Christmas.
Such places I have never been. I couldn't tell a slave from a Jakarta.
All my Christmases were green. So how can we
dreaming of a white Christmas?
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost letting out your nose. Walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland. I have never seen a white Christmas.
Such places I have never been. I couldn't tell a school bell from a jingle bell.
All my Christmases were green.
So how can I dream of a white Christmas? Dream of something that I've never seen. I've never seen snow on any tree.
All my Christmases were green.
All this red rose there and Santa Claus dressed up in his fur. Happy Christmas in the tropics, winter style. This should never be so.
I have never seen a white Christmas.
I've only heard of snow and sleep. The nearest I come to any snow
is when a bike goes down the street. I have never seen a white Christmas. Have you ever seen a white Christmas? I have never seen a white Christmas. Have you ever seen a white Christmas? I have never seen a white Christmas. Have you ever seen a white Christmas? I have never seen a white Christmas. Have you ever seen a white Christmas? I have never seen a white Christmas. Have you ever seen a white Christmas? I have never seen a white Christmas. Have you ever seen a white Christmas? I have never seen a white Christmas.
Yeah, so that was the Sparks and Frankie as well. Yeah. You know, I remember when I first heard this Christmas song, it had so much resonance, you know, because there will be in the tropics, right? And all we were being fed really is just you know, jingle bells and winter wonderland and so on.
Yeah. Joy to the world and all
Joy
kinds
to
of
the
crap.
world and dashing through the snow and so on. Yes. I know you know, Dave might be interested in whether or not that is possible. But yes.
Do you know, Roger?
Huh?
Do you know that I've never seen a white Christmas?
You have never seen a white Christmas?
No, I saw snow twice. I saw snow in Lucerne, Switzerland, and in Merida, Venezuela. I never went to North America in winter. One November, I went to Orlando to Disney, and it was so cold I nearly died. I have never seen a white Christmas.
Really?
And at this stage, I'm not likely to go.
Michael, you are a lucky man.
You are blessed.
You could always choose. I chose.
But you know, interestingly, Michael, you know, this year, thus far, it has been a very warm Christmas. We haven't really had any kind of snow up here, really. You know, it's been raining today.
It's called climate change, man.
That's right, because
Yes.
you know, in 2014 or 2012, Radford was it called, we had something called a polar vortex.
You say it's Radford 100 birthday?
Coming up soon.
No, but it was an extreme weather event, you know, where it was just freezing rain, and it just brought down all of these electricity wires. People had blackouts. You know, my sister had to come and stay over here by my house for like a week.
Yep.
Because her house, everything in the house was frozen.
Yeah.
Including her plants.
Remember 3 years ago, was 3-4 years ago, DP, when you was Pong and we who living in the US, when we had the Arctic blast coming down here. That was a difficult Christmas.
It was the same kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Roger, it was in 2013, December 2013.
2013. Yeah,
And just to show you how things have changed. The temperature at this time in Toronto is usually 2 to 4 degrees. 2 days ago, we had a record 18 degrees.
18 degrees.
Yep. But the morning, it was 0. Next morning was 0. So there's that fluctuation that takes place throughout the day in the week.
Yeah, and so when we looking at climate change, in terms of degrees Fahrenheit, the temperature in Nebraska today was above 70 degrees.
Really?
Today.
Okay.
And
so
we were in the
know,
50s.
Yeah. And we just
Yeah.
had those tornadoes hit, you know, what, 6 states, including Kentucky, which isn't too far from me. So
Yeah, and the temperature here is going to be in the 40s tomorrow, and we had 100-mile-per-hour winds in the city.
Wow.
So they cancel school today because of wind. All you just hear about cancellation because of snow and rain. It was because of wind.
It'll blow you away. Anyhow, let's continue. Just play a couple more, and then we'll wrap it up for the evening. Okay?
Can I make a suggestion?
Certainly.
With whatever everybody else asked to play, can we end with Lennox Gray Around My Christmas Tree? It's really emotional for me, because for me, that was really, although Frankie Atwell and they did Green Christmas, Around My Christmas Tree for me was a really first world-class song for Christmas that compared with all the North American songs that we heard.
Okay. So I'll just play a few more, and then we will close off with Around My Christmas Tree. Okay?
Roger,
Yes, Radford.
I have a suggestion.
Sure.
You should play at least one of either Calypso Rose or Mighty Sparrow.
Yeah, well, actually, I was going to play Sparrows, No Place Like Home, in keeping with the non-parang thing that we on right now. Rose, I think this Caribbean parang is a very recent song. Okay, but anyway, let's go with No Place Like Home. You all know it, of course.
Yeah, that was a take on a song Perry Como did.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a
friendly gaze. For the holidays, you can't beat home, sweet home. I met a man who lives in Port of Spain, and he was heading for San Fernando and some homemade pumpkin pie. From San Fernando, folks are traveling up to Maracas Bay for sure, to a lovely moonlight picnic. Man, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you really wanna be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home.
Okay, so you just repeated the same lines you just sang. Okay. Okay, let us eat something. Let us eat something. Yeah. Oh, Dave, you had your hand
just
up?
sent a link.
You had your hand up, Dave?
Yeah, if you guys could humor me a little bit to entertain. I want to share something else today, other than this Christmas celebration. Give me a chance just to share my screen a little bit here.
Oh, okay, 1 second, 1 second. I will have to go to multiple participants. Yeah, so you should be able to share now, I think. Or I need to stop my share?
All right, good, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, let's see that photograph there.
No.
No, hang on. Let me stop my share and you could okay, beautiful. Okay, cool. Yes, we are now seeing you.
All right.
And somebody who looks much prettier than you anyway.
All right, well, I'm happy to say that. If you want to play a Christmas song related to this, on the list that you have there, is Any Christmas is the Best. But I want to share this today. Today is my 36th wedding anniversary to this lovely woman here. Right?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Some people like Larry tell me 36 is a jackass in way, but that is all right. I'm happy to be here married to this lovely person. This was the last time.
ahead of me, don't worry.
She said it don't right there, I bet you.
No. I don't think that part, PK. But anyhow, so if you want to play a song in that, I see you have it down on the list there, Trinidad Christmas is the Best by Susan Michael.
Okay.
A little bit of that, and then I have a next piece of this story to share just a little bit after. So you can play that music a little bit if you want. Just
Dave,
all right, okay.
Dave,
so you start to share and I could switch.
At the 20th anniversary, were you downstairs on the table crying?
Well, Lisa, you see, it's only your best friend could soup on you, you know. I tell you that in confidence, and look at how you're talking now. Eh?
and it's being recorded.
And those who want to know
I had the liberty
what it's about have to attend the next Lime in person. PK, I know you could be there.
So before I'm gonna listen to this song and then I have to take off, but I just wanted to wish you guys all season's greetings, as they say in Trinidad. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that jazz. Enjoy.
Same to you, man. Thank you.
Right. Peace, brothers. Peace.
Awesome.
Yes, family.
Before I play the song, before Austin leave, the other part of this story is I did say that today is the 36th wedding anniversary. What I didn't tell you, today is also the 17th death anniversary of my mom.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
My mom actually died on the on my anniversary thing. So I get this question a lot. People ask me, well, how do I it's a sad, bitter moment, and I said, no, not really. It gives me the opportunity to look at, cherish two things, This is I don't know if you're still seeing this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on.
I think it's seen it.
Make it full screen,
Yes.
Dave.
Yes.
So
Nice.
this was my mom with my smallest sister in New York before she this was like about maybe she passed away in 2004, but this was one of the photographs when she was up there in New York. I tried to my sisters and them sent me this morning, so I was able to pull out a few of the older photographs. This one, I think it's this is one of my memories from way back in the probably 1980s or so. I was working up in the oil industry. It was a birthday, of course.
Boy, you lose a lot of weight, boy.
No, I put on a lot of weight, man. As I tell people, I had to keep it in the universe.
Dave, does Susan have vision problems?
And I think I have one with she. This is the
I think my wife have, right? So
yeah. This is the latest one before she passed away on December 15th in 2004. She was living in Toronto, Canada, Brampton, and my other sister Jennifer. But one of the cherished memories that I have about her is whenever there would be a function that we would be at, like this is another birthday party way back in this thing. This is my dad here, my mom.
Like somebody was trying to cut you out the picture there, but
I think I had a glass in my hand there again, and I was probably hidden by the kids upstairs. But one of the songs that she always had, and I'm not going to play today, but she used to always play "Love Me Tender, Love Me Sweet."
Okay.
Because that was she cherished the fact that she was born on January 8th, the same date with Elvis Presley. But I just thought as so as I was saying, many people ask me, how you do with this, boy? There is a sad day for you, your anniversary and that same day your mom died. Well, the first and foremost thing is you do ever forget either one.
Yeah.
You forget you remember your mom, you remember your wife anniversary, right? So Cam, you see, that is a good reminder they can, go when you remember your.
No, I looking at all your pictures, and you always seem to be the blackest one. I know what going on here.
But no, this is why now you can understand the Anderson point of view, and you can stop this thing about saying it's racist or whatever. The man know what you're talking about.
It's still racist, Dennis. I just wanted to say to Orson, sorry you had to leave, but it gives you more time to go and listen to some parang.
Stop making fun of me, bro.
Dave. Oh, Dave.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question that Peter can really want to ask now, boy.
Yeah, if it's that one side,
who is that pretty girl on the left side of the picture there? Far left.
This one or this one, yeah?
Yeah, no, the one on the far left. Yes.
That's one of my cousin, man.
Okay.
I'm Scrunter. I'm a cousin, man.
Anyway.
But anyhow, the short answer that I always live by the motto is, while it's always important to remember the dead and celebrate that, it's even more important not to forget the living. And most of the time you have found people spending a lot of time, reminiscing and grieving or whatever, or just thinking about the past people, and they forget to remember that you have people who you have to spend time with that matters as well. So thanks again for the opportunity there. PK, go back with your music, and I will start sharing here. Okay?
Okay.
Very nice, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, man.
I have one comment. And that is, you remind me that my anniversary is in 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
Is that good deal? Otherwise, you're not forget.
Probably because it will be 53 years.
Wow. Only boy have belly.
So that makes you 60. That makes you 63, right?
All right. So this is for Dave. Trinidad Christmas is the best. Yes. Right. So here we go. Come on. It's coming along shortly. There we go.
I met a mister
So Trinidad Christmas is the best. Yes. So before we play Larry's song, I just want to eat something before we go. Yeah. And then we're gonna go to around my Christmas tree. And then we'll wrap it up.
Are we going to 10 or?
It's
Are we going to
9:41 now, and
Hey,
Dennis has a few words he has to say, right? So, let me just play these two songs, and Dennis will talk, and then if you have anything else, we could
Dennis have like 10 seconds of talking.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and make these announcements now.
Okay, hang on. Let me stop this share then.
Okay, so guys, I am thinking about when we will resume, since this is the last session that we're doing this year, and wanted to throw it out for a vote. Right now, I want to suggest January 19th. So we take a 5-week break. We come back on January 19th. I am going to ask Gurahu to present on the 19th, give us a recap of what we've been able to accomplish as a group with our presentations over the last couple of years. And between now and Christmas, I will send out a schedule for 2022. That sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I also wanted to provide you all with an opportunity. Think about it as a way of partnering with me to give back. I was approached by a group of young Black men from Tobago to join them for a chat session that they're having on Saturday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. They want to find out how we grew up in Trinidad, what life was like in school during our time, and a little bit of connecting the dots for the history of Indian people in Trinidad from the time that immigration started. So if you are interested in joining that chat session, it will go from about 8 to 9 Eastern time on Saturday. Send me a WhatsApp and I will send you the link. Yes?
Yeah, some of us not on WhatsApp though,
Dennis, may I suggest that you just send us the invite, and those of us who can make it, we make it, and those of us who can't.
Yeah, send us by email, because not all of us are on WhatsApp.
All right. So I will take care of that. I am apprehensive only because I'm not sure the size of their group, right? So
it doesn't.
Okay, no. I think you all WhatsApp me if you have an interest, and I'll send it to you via email. I am sending it to our whole big group.
All right. So how about if we send it to you by email, because as the Canadian said, not everybody.
If you want, just show me a thumbs up and I'll send you via email. Thank you. Okay. So
you can send it. You can send it to me and I'll forward it to Rashford.
Great. All right.
You said 8 to 9. Is that morning or evening?
Yeah, 8 to 9 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. My fault. And when Trini say 8 to 9, it could go to 10, right? So
start at 11.
Yeah. Okay, DP. Back to you.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Wait. Dennis, you see my thumb?
No. Time's up.
Turn on some light.
You
wear clear glasses and it looks like sunglasses.
Can for a guy who does always be so sensitive about the blackness of me, I think you should put on some freeing light there. Let me see.
Wait.
And because your dark shade.
What is that? But still, Wazi?
You better
tell us one it.
You better change your name to Kant instead of Khan, because you're answering no question.
Okay.
Now here's what I will do. Everybody who's on the screen right now, I'm doing a screen capture and I'll send the email to all of you, right? And then you could choose.
You could tell a little something doing your job there, the boys and thing.
DP, there was a link put in the chat by Peter, I think, for one of the requests.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Because when I go to this, oh, there you go. I can see it now.
Yeah, but I had to give all the story. That last song you played, I was by my partner Oliver, we was busting a line, and one of his best friends was sprang along.
Okay.
And we sit down there and Sprang come in and he say, boy, listen to that song. She sung like she's saying, after the first verse, and I give him a passage because he didn't want to leave. That was she should have sing. Because all he doing is sit down there and eating out cheap food.
And just as a further FYI, for those of you who might be interested, she has another song which is really appropriate for this. It's called Where Daisy Gone.
Okay, I know it. I know that song.
That one is really nice. And by the way, Dennis didn't admit this, but Suzanne Maiku is living down the road right from Faizabad there.
Yes, Suzanne.
Married to Raul, the guy who went to Raul Maiku, who was my colleague. And Suzanne Daniel, I think, was her name.
Yes. And DP, you need to add Sprang have another Christmas song other than Bring Drinks.
What's the name?
I can't recall it right.
I got to go on to my thing there and check.
Okay, so
I was saying to you, Roger.
If you have information, just drop it in the chat. And DP, let me give you back the controls so you could run this.
Yeah, so let me eat something before we go, right? And then we'll sit around the Christmas tree. Okay, come on.
I wake up Christmas morning, I say I go in parangin. From the time I leave my home, I decide I'm parangin alone. I got to check out Susan first, to wish her a Merry Christmas. Before I could take a seat, she started buying me things to eat. A roast pork, curry chicken, dal, crab and dumpling, pie, pastel. Eat something before you go. Yeah, eat something before you go. Eat something before you go. Eat something before you go. Alright. Capitán. Baila mi amigo. Hey. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. When I say I gotta check her out, she say no. Tell her we have a ball. It's only now you just pass through. This is why I prepare for you. You know today is Christmas Day. Anything you want to eat, just say. You could eat it right on to the bone. Boy, make yourself at home. I have black cake, turkey, wild meat, lapanguti, grapes, apple. Boy, come and sit round the table. Eat something before you go. Eat something before you go. Eat it. Eat something before you go. Eat something before you go. Hold on. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
All right. So now that you're all belly full.
Hey, DP. Question. So after she tell him eat something before you go, he sing back, I want a piece of pork for my Christmas.
Apparently so. Apparently so. You know. But what can I say? Let's just sit around the Christmas tree and open some presents and such.
I see
So this is the family here, at least Gabby and her parents when they were alive. when we lived in Trinidad in Greater Martin.
Laughing children tug at Mr. Santa, teddy bear and dolly saying mama. The fragrance of black fruit cake and red wine will toast to a special friend of mine. His name is Jesus. Come, little children, round my Christmas tree. We'll have a very merry time. We'll sing, dance and play on the break of New Year's Day. We'll listen to the church bells chime. Christmas presents come with season greetings. There will be such peaceful, loving feeling. Such feeling should not come just once a year. To have, to cherish, and to share. There's a light that shines on every flower, and it shines every minute, every hour, and always guides me on my way. This light was born on Christmas Day. His name is Jesus. Come, little children, round my Christmas tree. We'll have a very merry time. We'll sing, dance and play on the break of New Year's Day. We listen to the church bells chime. We listen to the church bells chime. We listen to the church bells chime. We listen to the church bells chime.
And that's it, guys. It's 5 minutes to 10. So, thank you guys for participating. We didn't get through all of it. I wasn't expecting that we would have, you know. So yeah, we wish all of you guys a Merry Christmas.
DP. Thank you very much. Knowing how much it is taken to put together this. Any way you can send this this playlist other than we looking at it there, like do you have it as a Word document or something, or with the link?
You want the link?
Yeah, the actual playlist, so you have it put together nicely there. Like, can you send that as a document?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I don't have it. The link specifically, I can find the links. It's easy to find.
No, don't go through any more trouble. I know how difficult that is, but even sending the same list that you have, because there is one other one in that frontal list that I didn't see there. My Indian family.
Yeah.
Chut Taipan. That's the name of what you're looking for. Chut Taipan.
Yeah.
I asked Roger a question early this week, and that is there any chutney parang?
Well, there's a Chinese parang, but
I just wondered.
I believe there is. I believe there is, actually.
Yeah, there's this guy, Big D, did one. Now, Big D is half Chinese. He used to play for La Divina La Pastora. And his song was Bring Back the Parang. But it's not a Chinese parang per se, but there's a Chinese man, half Chinese fella doing a parang. I think there's one there's someone out there who did a Chinese parang.
Yeah, but Larry, the question was, is there chutney parang?
Yeah, that was the question.
What?
Chutney. And so, Radford, let me answer it like this. There are several chutney singers who have put out Christmas songs.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, but I am not sure that we will classify it as chutney parang. Now,
Chutney.
yeah, now DP, Peter Holder had put a link to a Nat Hepburn song in the, why don't you play that and wrap up with Nap?
Okay, let me, is it in the chat?
Yeah, in the chat.
Okay.
Pete, you want to send it a second time or?
Yeah, send it a second time, please.
Okay, hold on one second.
Yeah.
All right. I think I could go up there and copy it and just paste it again and update.
Yeah, because I wasn't in the chat, so when I came on, you know, I'm only saying stuff that was shared since
I will raise Peter.
But you know, I went specifically looking for that Nat Hepburn song because it's a song I remembered growing up and stuff. Is it here? Okay.
Listen, Mama,
So,
I want you to tell Santa Claus.
yeah, yeah. But when I was downloading it on my computer, let me just.
Are you stealing music?
Huh? What? What is it about stealing music?
Hey, Larry, go on mute. Go on mute.
Yes, please.
Yeah, DP, it is in the chat now.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay.
Let me just paste and go. I'll be bringing it up from YouTube, I believe. No, is this? No, hang on. It's a chutney parang mix.
No, that's the second one I sent. Play the one that Dennis sent before.
Oh, okay.
My link went in after yours, so that's why.
I resend it again. I resend the chutney parang. Let me go ahead and click on yours.
Okay. Oh, okay. On Dennis's own. Okay, one second. Let me come back to this. Please stand go. It'll probably come up with an advertisement and stuff. Okay. So whilst that is happening, let me come back to this and share. Which screen is it? Share the screen. You guys seeing that? Are you hearing anything?
Yeah, okay. Not hearing any music.
One second. Let me.
I can hear it now.
Okay.
Casually, I was walking down the street. One Christmas Eve, casually, I was walking down the street. I was attracted by the voice of a little boy. As he held his mother's hand, telling her his plan. What you think the conversation could be? He said, listen, Mama, I want you to tell Santa Claus to bring a trumpet and a concertina for me. I am lonely, cause there's no children nearby me. Ma, you don't know how happy your son will be. The water filled her eyes to realize that she hadn't the answer for his cries. She was so worried, yes, so worried and so confused. As they strolled along the street, no shoes on his feet. While they walked, he continued to repeat as he pleaded, listen, Mama, I want you to tell Santa Claus to bring a trumpet and a concertina for me. I am your son will be. I approached her and promised to give a helping hand. She said to me, Mr. Knapp, you can do the best you can. I gave her money and asked her, miss, where you live. That night at 12 o'clock, I brought a lovely box. The next day, she was so merry and gay. When she heard, listen, mama, I want you to thank Santa Claus for the concertina and the trumpet he brought for me. I'm so happy, I have no time to take some tea. Oh, what a nice Godfather he is to me.
Good.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So that was.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen. So
Have a good one.
Enjoy the Christmas.
Merry
Stay
Christmas.
safe from-
Same to you. Yep.
Stay safe from the Omicron.
Yeah.
As they
Yeah,
say.
everybody stay safe. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Same to you,
Christmas.
PK.
Everybody. take
Enjoy
care.
the festive season.
Yes.
It's the same.
All right.
Stay safe.
Bye.
All right. See you all in 2022, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Stay safe, everyone.
Right.
And don't be afraid to call, eh? I mean, if
Yeah.
this is the season where you keep in touch with your friends and your family, don't forget me.
All right. Okay, gentlemen. Take care.
Talk soon. Bye-bye.
All right.